Times Square, and September 9th, Friday afternoon. For those of you who have never been to Times Square, this is a brief look at it. Anyway, right up on Broadway. Is Broadway that way? It is, okay. I'm off to Broadway. I'm looking for the Conte Nash building. That's where the NASDAQ is. You do the closing bell for trading there. Meet some people.
You see it. That's at 41.
So anyhow, we just stop recording now, and I'll see you in a minute. NASDAQ building on the second floor, and Japanese. Another view from the NASDAQ second floor. This is a part of Times Square that they just turned into a pedestrian mall between 42nd and 42nd Street on Broadway.
Welcome again to NASDAQ. We're honored to have all of you here for the closing ceremony today. I'd like to bring everyone down to the studio now for our ceremony. If I could have the speakers come with me first, and then if everyone else can follow Anna down to the elevator, we're going to all head down. You just follow me this way.
Now, this is what, the TV room?
This is the studio.
The studio of NASDAQ.
Yes.
I always thought it was that. I always thought this was so silly. I thought it was done down at Wall Street, and you were up on a balcony and everybody was looking up.
Well, that is the stock exchange. That's their view, but no, it's
Signing their name in the book at NASDAQ. Should know I can't read all the names here. CW. We'll be ringing the bell at the end of trading.
How our ceremony is going to work this afternoon. We're going to get started a little after 2:45, and we'll start off with David, who has a market side here. He's going to head to the podium. He's going to welcome everyone. We'll welcome everyone, and then we're going to start with Mr. Bob, our CEO. Bob's going to go up to show the guys for a few minutes.
It's truly my pleasure to welcome everyone. And before I introduce our CEO, I want to say two things. One, that we will never forget. Our thoughts and prayers are with everyone in this room, your families, your loved ones, and the ones that you've lost. And two, I just want to mention Charles Wassel, who is a former NYPD first responder. Charles made a deal with me today, and that's that he's going to come here next year, and he's going to walk up on stage without the wheelchair. And with that, let me introduce our CEO, Bob Greco. Bob.
Thank you, David. As we all are keenly aware, we're here today to remember 9/11, Certainly 9/11 tested the resilience of this nation, and what I'd like to do is pause for a moment of silence for remembrance of the first responders and all the citizens that lost their lives in this great tragedy. Our society, our culture, and I, like everybody in this room, remember the anger, the confusion that we felt that day. But I also certainly vividly remember the sheer determination of the New Yorkers really to bring back this city to normalcy from a time of great chaos. Now today, 10 years later, we're honored to welcome organizations and individuals who continue to make significant contributions to the restoration of the hope and tranquility in the aftermath of this horrific event. These individuals remind us that we are one city. We're bound together by this memory of this tragedy. We're also bound together by common ideals, common culture, and a common society. These ideals certainly embrace the concept of helping our neighbors and certainly to honor and remember those we have lost. So it's a great pleasure for me to bring to the podium today a friend of mine, Congressman Meeks, Richard J. Miller, the founder of Post 9/11, Kimberly Unger, the Executive Director of Staney, and Jennifer Sadenfon, the Treasurer of Staney. Please join me in the podium.
On this day, we pray for the souls and the families of those who lost their lives on that horrific day. We say thank you to the heroes who risked their lives on that day. And to those who wished us ill, we say that we are a mighty and resilient nation. You cannot hold us down. We shall rebuild, we shall be closer, and we shall remain the greatest country that this planet has ever seen, the United States of America.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Security Traders Association, I'd like to thank NASDAQ for asking us to participate in the closing bell. 10 years ago, terrorists left our country shaken and the financial industry crippled. Security Traders Association lost 44 members as they and thousands of others perished in the attack on the World Trade Center. In D.C., 184 military and civilians were also killed. In Pennsylvania, my home state, the brave actions of 40 passengers and crew prevented an additional attack and lost their lives doing so to save so many other people. The loss of so many have left scars on our heart that will remain forever. At the Security Traders Association, our motto is Dictum Mea Pactum, which means my word is my bond. My word today is that we'll never forget the members we lost and the heroes that saved so many.
It is my honor to be here on behalf of Staney, which many of you know is a membership organization founded 75 years ago to represent the interests of the professional trading community in the greater metropolitan area. In addition to your professional benefits, members of Staney have developed strong bonds of friendship and camaraderie in an industry which is often characterized by competition and rivalry. On 9/11, these bonds of friendship
thank you, Bob. Thank you, David. And everyone else here at NASDAQ.
proved to be invaluable. As members of our community, we rallied in support of one another in the face of unthinkable terror and personal loss. We appreciate NASDAQ's continued friendship and support of Staney. Inclusion in this closing ceremony is especially meaningful to our members as we dedicate it to the memory of many men and women in the financial services and trading professions who lost their lives on 9/11. We sincerely thank NASDAQ for honoring our missing friends and colleagues and for helping the trading community keep its pledge to always remember them. We'd also like to express our appreciation to the first responders, police and fire department, and the military who put their lives on the line for us every day. Thank you.
Thank you. And we are so pleased to be back here again this year. And thank you, Bob. Thank you, David. And everyone else here at NASDAQ, the sponsor of the 9/11 Foundation. on this day of remembrance for the 10th anniversary. It's a great honor for me to introduce my other guests to you. I'd like to introduce Alan Koji, on our board. Sal's a doctor, responded to 9/11 with the medical staff and helped out at 9/11. I'd also like to introduce you to Paul Rogers, Lieutenant in New York City Fire Department, very good friend of mine as well. I'd also like to introduce you to my good friend, lifelong friend, Charles Rossi.
Good afternoon. I have the honor of being on the podium today with these fine individuals. I've been asked to speak today because I have a unique experience of accomplishing three particular sets that I bring to the foundation. One is as a board member. I get to witness firsthand the Follow the Flag campaign, which we've been implementing over the last year. We have flags that have flown over all three of our major service academies, the Naval Academy, the Air Force Academy, and at West Point. I am also a partner of the historic Thayer Hotel at West Point, so as a partner I've got to see firsthand the work of the foundation over the last year. And finally, as a Ground Zero doctor, I speak on behalf of the healthcare professionals that came to Ground Zero to render care to the servicemen and women who led the rescue and relief efforts. I can tell you they are brave individuals and we support them fully.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I just want to acknowledge the victims' families of 9/11 on this 10th anniversary. I also want to thank NASDAQ for your continued support and your remembrance of this event.
My voice is going on, but I just want to thank NASDAQ for having me back again and for the kind words. I just want to say that I will walk again, sir, and thank you for those kind words. And God bless the families of the victims of 9/11. God bless our troops. And kudos to SEAL Team 6 for putting that coward bin Laden in justice. Thank you.
All the way up to the podium. So I want to make sure everyone can reach the button there. Perfect. All right. I'm going to have the rest of the guests join for either side of the stage, please. If I can have everyone just look right over here. I'm going to have all the guests join. Everyone can join.
Oh, I'm going upstairs. Okay, we just rang the bell at the closing of the trading, and we're going to go somewhere to take pictures. This is I'm just following the people in front of me. Okay, I'm back on again. Okay, we're going to stand in front of the NASDAQ building for second photographs. I am so curious to see who that woman is. The giant mannequin over there. I'm going to get a close-up of this.
We had 3 chairs.
What the heck is this?
They are.
Oh, it's a mannequin. Anyway, here we go. We're going to get a picture taken in front of this. This is NASDAQ, remembers the victims of September 11th. And this is Times Square.